Alright lads, this is it. We're about to liberate Gundabad from the tyranny of Sauron. While I do this, Ladbag, I need you to hold all the western territories from the misguided Dunedain. They still think we are their enemies, so just hold them off for a while. Can you manage to do that for me, Ladbag?
No problem, Gordolf. I'll be able to hold off these Dunedain easy. Look, they're already fleeing. I shall be fine as long as there are no dwarves around. Oh, bugger.
Okay lads, this is it. Time to take back Gundabad. Master! Enemy reinforcements are approaching from the north. Okay, pause it. Right, you go away, because of your creepy eyes and teeth. And let's see what we have. Goblin infantry, archers. And that's it. Okay, and skirmishers behind it. So, as you can see, my army is probably big enough to kill them all. So we're just going to very quickly redeploy. And then, yes, kill them, and then we will march into Gundabad. Hopefully, with nothing else, that'll go terribly wrong. Which is what's been happening a lot recently. I have had so many problems. Which I will go in a bit when, things aren't really happening. Okay, my Mordor archers have opened fire, because they have long-range missiles with 5 attack, which makes them really good. My goblin archers have stupid AI, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't think I ordered them that way, but oh well. Also, it appears to be struggling with the lag with so many units, so get all the units out of view. There we go. And I'm going to order my... Pause it. This unit of Warg Riders will flank here, and this unit of Warg Riders will flank here, and that should hopefully, do quite a bit of damage. I'm not zooming out because I don't want to lag everything, but I'm hoping the Warg Riders will charge soon. Oh, they're not even charging yet. Get in there, and you charge as well. There we go, getting view so close and... Not them! We're meant to charge them! Okay, somehow this unit here has already lost 15 men. Which is annoying. But we've pretty much... There we go. Okay, so that's that dealt with. Right, I'm just going to order my men to move, and then I will explain the custom settlement known as Gundabad. As you can see, it's all corridors and whatnot. Gundabad is actually really quite easy to defend if you're not the AI. The AI doesn't have a clue what to do, which is a bit of a shame. So all it does is it moves puts all its units here in the center and sends them up here. So this is the plan. I'm going to line this wall and this wall with my archers so they can shoot down into this mass of troops here. And there's only one way up, so preferably I'm going to put my halberd people here, and if I can't get them here, then put them here. Sometimes the AI will send its units up around here. If they do that, then I will also flank from this way round and chop them. And that's going to be it. My army's just running down some stragglers at the moment. If we do this button, we should see but there's a tiny bit of red there. There's like one guy left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording. There we go, we captured him. I'm going to stop recording and we'll jump ahead to when my units are in position so you don't have to sit and wait for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go. And we're back. My army is still getting into position, but my war gliders sort of reached here first, and so they responded by sending out these archers, and now these archers are going to die to my war gliders because, you know, cavalry versus archers. Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of my troops are still kind of just moving up here. So they'll get there eventually. Yes, so I started recording again because the battle is now joined and the fight for Gundabad has begun. So, okay, I'm doing this, as you all know if you've been watching my other videos, I've been trying to make the videos shorter, more dramatic and generally less boring to watch. So hopefully this will be a half-an-hour video. I think this battle should take 15, maybe 20 minutes or so in total. You may have also noticed at the start I did a little thing with the cinematic editor. It was my hope that I could do entire battles with the cinematic editor. This to be the first one. Unfortunately, it really hates my computer. And okay, well, first of all, you need a lot of hard drive space. Those, I think it's about 20 seconds of cinematics. That was over 2 gigabytes of hard drive space, and I really don't have that much to do this entire battle. Secondly, it really is messing up my installation. You have to mess around with configs and resolutions, and I've had more crashes than I can count. This is the 7th time I fought this battle. I've done the exact same thing each time. Well, more or less done the exact same plan, but the units are acting slightly differently. So 7 times now I've lost gigabytes of videos. My throat is utterly wrecked. It's almost as wrecked as these war gliders are getting. And yes, I haven't even loaded up the cinematic editor in the past 24 hours, and my installation of Medieval 2 is still completely screwed. This took me half an hour just to get into this battle. So I won't be doing those sort of fights again. Well, I won't be doing the cinematic editor again until I get a new computer, which is a bit of a shame. But once I do, I hope to get cinematic battles in that will be over fairly, well, that will look all dramatic and cool and stuff. So let's just pause this so I can get rid of the lag and move my troops. We want, as I said, archer there, archer there, archer there, archer there, and this archer here. Now, it's really a shame that these wargs have taken such heavy casualties. So I'm going to withdraw them and hopefully save them. And the first unit in is these halberds, and this is Zagov. So everybody say hello to Zagov. He doesn't have a portrait image thingy or a voice yet, and he probably won't, but you never know. He's just going to lead the attack. So my archers are moving into position. The first assault group with the halberds is now charging into position, and everything is going according to plan. We've killed half of them already, so that's good. That should make this a fairly quick battle. Hopefully, although we've still lost a lot of war gliders. Anyway, I've got to keep the camera where there's few units as possible to stop the lag. Now, unfortunately, my halberds aren't really in their spear war formation. It's okay. These skirmishers, they have their javelins, which do a lot of damage, but otherwise, in combat, not that good. So anyway, this is Gundabad. This is, well, you've seen where it is on the map a few minutes ago, and this is where the dwarves first awoke. First of all was Durin the Deathless. I think he did actually die at some point, I'm not sure. I don't think he's around now. Anyway, he was the first dwarf to wake up here, so Gundabad ever since then has been very important to the dwarves, and we captured it from them somewhere in the, I believe, the second age of Middle-earth. Where's this group of archers? All the way back there. Hurry up, you people. Oh yes, as you can see, we can now shoot down there. Anyway, yes, we captured it off them in around the second age of Middle-earth, and it's gone back and forth a few times since then. This guy needs to move up with these, and I'm going to move up as well because I want to get in on the killing. And the assault group can be in reserve, but it's mostly going to be the archers who are now going to do a lot of damage. Mostly because as these units come up here, we can get to shoot them in the back. And usually that does a lot of extra damage because they don't get the shield bonus and their armor is weakened. For some reason, even though the snagger armored defenders have these shields here, they don't have a shield bonus, so it's not going to be as useful against them, but it's still, it's always nice to shoot your enemies in the back. That's the orcish way, at least. It'll help assure us victory. So yes, where was I? Oh, I was talking about Gundabad, and yes, there's not that much else to say. It now definitely belongs to us, and it will soon belong to me. It currently belongs to a orc general down here. No, not here. Where is he? He's somewhere. To an orc general called Muzzle, who will soon be dead, wherever he is. I can't see where he is. I honestly can't see where he is. Anyway, he will soon be dead, so his... not much else to say about him. He should be down here somewhere, in fact. But these are all the armoured defenders. We can zoom in here. Oh! That's something I don't see every day. Okay. That unit of halberds still hasn't moved up right. Okay, these Mordors are kind of in position, so they can charge back. What other close combat units do we have? Goblin trackers, Rudor archers. Rudor archers. Why can't these go into skirmish mode? That's quite strange, they can't do skirmish. Okay, all archers. Actually, no, just you, and you start shooting them, and you can continue to shoot down there, and where am I? Okay, I've already made it. Let's head back, and along with these halberds. Okay, so this is the 7th time I fought this battle, and this is the first time that that Muzzle has come this way. Which is a little annoying, and why don't these have skirmish? It's really quite weird. I may test that. So that's another thing I should point out to, or maybe I have to point out to the development team, as well as the Snagger archers not having shield bonus. I have to try to avoid whistling like that, but it's quite hard to do this voice and say the S letter. And not have it whistle. And you can see these Rudor archers are actually doing quite well. They're holding their own. But I really don't want to have them take casualties, so they have my permission now to peg it. And how are we doing over here? Okay, we've pretty much messed them up significantly, so let's just charge in there. You see, it's thrown all my entire plan. There's still lots of them down there, and I just haven't killed as many as I'd hoped so far because they were shooting the bodyguard. But I want to get this over with quickly because I want to do a few more turns. Oh, damn you, Muzzle. And this unit of Rudor archers isn't withdrawing like they're meant to. These halberds aren't doing It's all going wrong. I still have absolutely no chance whatsoever of losing, but okay, but it's annoying. I'd unleash the Legion, lads. And I'm going to rush down here so I can flank them. And all my archers should be shooting at various units here. And the first assault group should be down there by now. And they are. And yes, I shouldn't just be running all my units in, but I'm sick of the fighting this battle. I've fought this battle so many times. I've done it in this view, I've done it in the cinematic view, and that just, it's been a nightmare. So many crashes, so many corrupt save games, so many video recordings off into the ether, so many video recordings that didn't record the sound, or only recorded one, like every half second of sound. It's just been a nightmare. So I'm just throwing orcs away just to get it over quickly. Only 10% of them remaining. Good. Muzzle is still alive, but don't worry, soon his head will be on a pike. There's only got 20 guys left. That's good, that's good. And we all know how this is going to end. One of the problems with the custom settlements is, even though they are absolutely awesome and fantastic, is because this level is so low down, you don't get the green and red squares, so I can't actually see what's mine and what's theirs. I'm running off the idea that anything that's standing up is mine, and anything that's lying down covered in blood is theirs. So that's basically how it is. Still a few armored defenders around. My archers still have a few arrows left, so they can just concentrate on these guys that aren't in combat and just take them out. And then if we can just keep on going, keep on pushing forward, lads, and pray that the audio is being recorded. Oh, Melkor, I know you're built on. That's the point. Why do we build shrines to Melkor? He's not even in the world yet anymore. He's cast into the outer void. That's really... I mean, okay, he's going to come back eventually for... Oh, I can't remember the battle. It's the dagger or something. He's going to come back for the final battle. But at the moment, he's kind of gone. We're still worshipping him. Oh well. I can't pray to Melkor because he's gone. I can't pray to Sauron because we're backstabbing him. Do you think I can pray to the Valar? This is a philosophical... No, I'm going to use the word religious because I can pronounce it. Why are you in combat? Okay, we've won. Fantastic. Who cares? Right. Muzzle was technically still alive, but I was just screw it. If we look at this, War Guide is killed 88. That's quite good. My bodyguards killed 64. 63 of them were me. And this unit of War Guiders, 101. Goblin Trackers, 96. So you can see what are the real money units in my army at the moment. So I'm going to stop recording, and please everybody pray that I do not crash, because if I crash, I am going to murder someone. Okay, we didn't crash, so first thing I'm going to do is save. Okay, and also the audio recorded and everything was fine on the last video. So I can finally move on from this nightmare. This is Gundabad. It has a few buildings, which is nice, and most nice of all is it can have mines, which increase money and population, which is always good. We can stick this up to high, and because it already has quite a large, nice population, and best of all, if we switch to this, it already has 70% followers of Melkor, which is our culture. Which one day I will have a religious discussion with you, but not today. So we soon will be able to train out these units and retrain them and whatnot. And holy moly, that unit took a lot of casualties. I really wasn't paying attention there. Okay, so we'll need to retrain them definitely. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to retrain the Warg Riders. We don't have a breeding pit. Anyway, I'm going to move this guy down here and end the turn. And yes, that's really all I have to say. I'm sure there's something else to say about Gundabad, but I can't remember what it is. Okay, so see you all next turn. Okay, and we are back. So
This way.
now,
Hurry up.
somewhere here, there we are, is a fairly large
Your own forces are
army of
moving.
the Anduin Vale people. So I'm not going to move out of Gundabad just yet, because I don't want to sort of invite them off to attack us. I can't retrain that unit yet. I can recruit a spy. And some areas, well, we just fought off a small force of Dunedain here, so I'm just going to reinforce that and merge those units. Yes, I know my queues are stalled, but
Listen up. Oh,
yes, and still drawing together an army for the west to fight off those dwarves wherever they've gone. They're going to be hanging around here somewhere. So that's just this turn. So nothing else to report really. This video should now be about the 20-minute mark. Oh, so another few turns I think, and then we should be done. I'm going to recruit a diplomat as well, so see if we can make peace with the dwarves here. So I'll get back to you in the next turn. Okay, this isn't really what I was expecting to happen when I took Gundabad, but now all the good factions hate me. Well, strange, I would have expected the evil factions to hate me, but, well, they probably do anyway. So, this could really, really not work. Anyway, okay, what units am I going to leave behind? I'm going to leave Zagoth behind, this weak unit, these halberd units because they're good on the defense, 1 unit of Warg Riders because I will show you why if I'm attacked. And will that be enough? That might just be enough. The rest of us, let's kill these.
we destroyed the enemy. Listen up.
And I'm just going to auto resolve. I still lost 14 men. Release the prisoners, whatnot. And well, that's good. We're now getting close. Okay. Can we retrain? We will retrain that unit. So Famsburg army marched down back to Famsburg. Actually, I have a spy here as well. Our next aim is going to be... Oh, that's slow.
This way.
Is, I believe the next one is Goblin Town here. I hope they've all moved out by the time we get there, otherwise it's going to be really difficult. I also hope that soon we can sort of stabilise the situation in the west and get our army out there fighting. But I'm going to end the turn now and we will see what happens. So, yes, the One Ring has been located in Edoras, which is, let's just say, a little bit too far and a little bit, well, protected for my tastes. In other news, no money. Coruscant is fallen, Orthanc is under siege by the Rohirrim. War declared between them two. I finished retraining them. And most importantly, our outpost, village camp at Bar-e-Doniac is screwed. This is because the Dunedain move before the dwarves do. The Eridlun dwarves. So they will have spent, the Dunedain have just spent a turn building up siege equipment, and next turn they will attack. If it was the Dunedain on their own, I could probably win, as they've just, local archers and a few other units. However, because the dwarves move after them, this army of doom will still be in the region and will probably turn up as reinforcements and utterly murder the garrison here. So, yeah, we are being pushed back in the west. In the east, not a huge amount has happened. They don't hate us as much. I can retrain that unit finally. I should be able to push that up. Yes, there we go. And this dude here, Lagor, is going to try to do some diplomacy with these people and then whatnot. And that's about it. Now, I'm going to end the turn, and we'll probably see this battle pop up. So, oh, and this army is still almost drawn together. These are the last units here. And then, so next turn, we can begin with this army. And it'll actually be quite a scary army. Some warg units, some a little low on the archers. Actually, I can retrain some of those archers. And that unit, so I'll retrain them. But it does have these archers. So, and the Mordor savages, which I haven't spoken about yet, but bonus against cavalry. They've got giants, I believe they're axes, yes, but they don't have, oh, it doesn't say they have the armor piercing, which axe people usually do. But yes, so that's going to be hopefully a decent unit. And then, yes, Mordor, oh, he doesn't have any command. Why doesn't he have any command? He's got like 2 in attack, 2 in assaulting walls. That's not quite good. He feels underappreciated. Just my luck. Anyway, yes, so I'm going to end the turn now. Right, as this battle here is likely to be fairly long and difficult, I'm going to end this episode to hopefully get it in under the 30-minute mark. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. You know the rest of the spiel. Anyway, tomorrow, or the day after, will be the defense of Barry Doniac and the continued invasion of the Misty Mountains, and hopefully ending with the assault on Goblin Town. See you next time. Farewell.